Hello friends, welcome to this section of reading comprehension. This is a whole section on inference. We are going to learn what is inference, how to infer certain conclusions from the passage, and we are going to see many examples in the coming sessions. Right, so let's start with this. My name is Vishal Arora. I am a tutor for probability for competitive examinations like GMAT, TOEFL, CAT and SAT. Let's see what is inference. Inference is when you read between the lines. The meaning of what do you mean by reading between the lines is? Reading between the lines is that you try to understand what the author is trying to say without explicitly saying it. Without giving it in a statement, the author is trying to say something. And that is leading to inference. That is known as logical inference. Right. So the reader would combine personal knowledge, experience, and would assume something, and that is not implied, which is not explicitly stated, which is coming out of a combination of a knowledge, experience, as well as what is given in the text. That is known as inference. So the formula is inference is the text content TC plus experience plus background knowledge. All this combined together, they form inference. So inference, the readers need to be able to support each part of inference made with sound reasons. When you are inferring something, you should be able to support it with sound reasons. That is very important. Now let's look at an example. This example is passage. So $1.87, that was all, and 60 cents of it was in pennies. Pennies saved 1 and 2 at a time by bulldozing the grocer and the vegetable man, and the butcher until one cheeks burned with a silent imputation of parsimony that such close dealing allowed. Implied. 3 times Della counted it. So this passage is about Della and how she is trying to save money and whatever she is trying to do with that money. And it is implied that it's Christmas time and she wants to celebrate. So Della is trying to save some money, right? And it ends with a moral reflection that lives is made of soft sniffles and smiles, with sniffles predominating. It's a small passage, okay. So when you read, but take out some time, stop this video and try to read this passage. Now let us look at what all can be inferred from this passage. So first of all, let us see why is Della crying. Della is crying first of all because the what all can be inferred from this, that she has $1.87. That was all. That was all means the money was very small amount. So she is crying because of that, right? And she counted it 3 times, and $1.87. And the next day is Christmas. She is crying because the next day is Christmas, and she has nothing to do on Christmas except flopping down and howl and crying. That is why she is crying. So this is clearly, you can infer this all from the passage. What is implied? What is implied is that first of all, she wants to celebrate the festival. She has got little money. She is sad about it. She has got no other means of getting money. She has been saving for the festival, but despite her efforts, she could not gather much. All this is implied from the passage. And how did she get the money? What is implied in terms of how did she get the money? So she got the money by saving pennies 1 or 2 at a time. And she bulldozed. To bulldoze means she forced the grocer and the little man and the butcher for every penny. She bargained with them and silent imputation of parsimony, that such close dealings. So they were close dealings. Close dealing means heated dealings. And it's implied that she was trying to save money by negotiating hard. So this is how she got the money. This is implied. So what comes out is that she was a tough negotiator. She was saving money for some event and she was used to haggle and argue for every penny. This is implied. And in terms of what moral reflection is the author making? What does the author mean by sniffles predominating? So when you look at the last sentence, it is saying that there was clearly nothing to do but flop down and shabby out, which instigates the moral reflection that life is made up of sobs, sniffles and smiles. So we understand what is sob. Sob is a cry. What is a smile? Smile is a happy, when you are happy. A sniffle is when you are in between. Right? So what the author is trying to say is that life has got its up and down and between moments. Sobs are when you are sad, sniffles is when you are in between, smiles are when you are happy. And the in-between moments make up most of the life. This is what is implied in this. Right? So this is how it works. So the author has, you can understand why she's crying, how she's trying to pay money, and then finally the author ends with a moral reflection that life is made of sobs rather than smiles. So all this is implied. This all implication you can infer from the paragraph. This is how you infer, and this is how you think of inferring something from the passage. Hope you like it. Thank you so much.